Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Jorge Padilla, and here I'm at the Pearl, downtown San Antonio today. But I didn't bring you along just to vlog and get a few snacks, which I do intend on getting. I need to get something for the family. But I wanted to take this moment to kind of talk about a little more about, I guess, like divine intervention, destiny, fate. I don't know, however you want to put it. I guess it's just time I tell you as well. Also, putting these away, super satisfying. And today I'm taking on this bad boy, 75 to 300, and hopefully getting some good shots, some good images while I'm out here. Oh, it's hot. We're only in May. We've only just begun, and yeah, it's blazing hot. It's like 111 outside, it says, at least in the truck. I'm assuming because the vehicle gets so hot. But nonetheless, we're here, and there's actually two things I need to get done today. First one is, and I'll show you right now, but the bridge connects, looks like Hotel Emma here at the Pearl to parking. But I have photos coming up. I have a photo shoot coming up here at the Pearl, and in particular that bridge is nice because it has a ceiling over it, a roof over it, to give some shadow, working with the sunlight that we have, based on sunlight available during sunset, which should be great. But it's hot outside. It's Texas, it's San Antonio, Texas. It's relentless, so that spot is absolutely necessary. Also, there's the Riverwalk here, as you saw already in the B-roll, and there's another bridge over there. So I'm gonna take some photos of just subjects passing through, see which ones look best from afar and obviously up close, and that way I have some better ideas for my customers, my clients, to get them the best photos possible, the best look possible at the best time of day. So that's what I'm doing first. Then, number two, secondly, I am getting something from Bakery Lorraine, or a snack here for the family and I. So that's still happening. And then lastly, probably the whole point of this video is what do I call it? Divine intervention, destiny, fate, whatever you want to call it. I've been struck with that, and I'll talk about it in just a moment. Look at that bridge though. That scene is, woo, it's too good. Let's go. So that's the bridge here. It looks really good in terms of the shade it gives off, the angles I can do here. Some people pass by, but not too often. And of course you have this as the background. And on this side you have this background. And lastly you have this background here, as well as a straight shot this way and this way. So by the off chance that it's just too packed on that bridge, the other one as well, the sunlight is just too harsh, the shadows are like not really consistent either in lines, solid, just like, tree pattern shapes, and it doesn't look as good as I'd like it to look. There's this spot behind me. These stairs, you can get down low and set the couple up for some really good portraits here. And there is this, I don't know what to call it. It has like a stage here, a roof overhead, and this covers the sun just enough so there isn't any solar flares in your flares in your photos, ruin your camera and your photos. Okay, so divine intervention. What is it and what does it mean? What does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with the channel of photography? Anything for that matter. And I know we've heard this before. We talked about, not we, but you've heard in life, divine intervention, fate, destiny, things like that kind of just have your route, your trajectory already pre-planned and mapped out, which is really cool if you knew about it and knew what lies on the other end, or the end of that journey, I guess. And mine just started 2 weeks ago. here's where it changed. I did that bank for 10 years. Made a lot of tough decisions that impacted mental health, that impacted my physical health, that impacted my family, friends. And ultimately, I ended up having to make the move for myself, my happiness, and my family. So how does that play into the video? How does that play into the channel and content creating and photography, videography, all of that? Basically, I already felt like it was time for me to go. I felt like I accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish and needed to accomplish within those 10 years. So it was time to do something different. However, I was hoping to do it strategically over time, basically building out the business to have consistent photography work for clients, video for clients, and of course, content creation for social media. And I don't just mean YouTube as in the channel and being a full-time creator, but even Instagram and TikTok included, even LinkedIn, having more of a community built already and established before making the jump. Now, I know some of you watching may be in the same boat and you aren't happy in what you're doing, and I'm not saying you're necessarily, doing the wrong thing by not leaving or doing the right thing by going full-time on YouTube. Everyone's different. We have different needs that need to be met, different goals that we have, different financial goals, family goals, so it just depends on what you need. So I am not saying to leave your job. I'm not saying to lose the benefits and your set schedule, your tenure, to sacrifice your career for just a hobby or a side hustle. Okay, so what does this mean for you, the viewer watching? Well, if you have a certain career, a certain degree, a particular path that you're doing, a job that you're working now, and it feels like you're successful and that's where you want to be, that's where you see yourself, that's your passion and what you live for, congratulations, you're winning. Keep doing it. There's no need to change it. In fact, you can just subscribe, leave a like and comment, you can stop watching right now. But if you're like me and you know that you already succeeded, you did all you wanted to do and there was nothing left to give, in fact you were ready for a change in your career, your job, your industry, your degree, by going back to school, where you live, whatever it is, just take the jump, make the change. If you love it and you'll do it consistently, you'll build upon it, and that just means that's what you were meant to do. If you try out what you think you want to change or go toward and you realize that you don't want to build upon it, you don't want to do it consistently because it's too hard, too much to learn, not enough time, it doesn't fulfill you the way you thought it did, and that means you weren't meant to do that, either at that time or at all. But if you never try, you'll never know. So again, whether you're a content creator full-time, a photographer, videographer, a at-home chef, an author, going back to school in a particular field for a number of years, as long as you love what you're doing, you'll keep doing it and build upon it. If you feel like you're stuck, if you feel like you're stuck and you want to make a change, you want to do something different, then do it. Who cares what anyone thinks? Who cares what anyone says? Just go for it. Believe me, the mental and physical fulfillment you get from it, the satisfaction you get from it, is totally worth the risk. Okay, I just asked and they said I could take photos and video. I said I wanted to take more photos of cars and videos of cars, and I've been thinking it, manifested it. So forward, just holla, let me know what's up.